That was awesome.
I'm glad.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
So what happened with the drones? So apparently you're not allowed to have any drones in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, and I wasn't aware of that. The customs guy obviously detected it when I came in, and they took that along with the GoPros. Now the GoPros were allowed, the cameras are allowed, obviously no problem, everybody has them on their phone. But it kind of got wrapped up in the confusion of having the drone. The guys were great, they said there was no problem, basically come back the next day when customs opened, which was at 8:30 in the morning, and they would take care of it. So I arrived the next day, 8:30 in the morning, right when they opened, and again I was a little bit nervous because I wasn't sure what to expect. Mohammed, like I said, was excellent. And actually, when it was time for me to leave, he helped me call a taxi, which we discovered none were available. And here's where my impression really started to change. No taxis were available. This guy stopped what he was doing and drove me the 20 minutes back to my hotel, which was absolutely awesome. It was a huge help. Along the way, he stopped and bought me a coffee, which was great, and even subscribed to my YouTube channel. So Mohammed, if you're watching, thank you very much. I appreciate the time you took to get me through the process. My name is Brian Hoatland. I'm from Dearborn, Michigan. Been flying fixed-wing aircraft my whole adult life. I've been flying paramotors about the last 6 years. The paramotors has definitely changed my life.
Petroglyph is much finer. You know, it's not as boxy as, like, let's say this ostrich here. I don't know why they make them boxy. It's obviously very stylistic. And then, as I said, the people, and as you can see, well, some they don't have the third appendage, but some do. So I don't know if that represents men and women. And then of course there's the carpet above. And then here, obviously they've done some digging for tool work. I don't know if it's to grind or what. So here we are, we're just leaving the area outside of Wadi Disa to the north of it, about 20 miles. We had a great fly-in, and now we're going to get some good food.
Explain me, tell me why you want to go with the trailers through the Wadi Disa.
I don't necessarily want to go through Wadi Disa with the trailers, but we can, and it'll save time, and it's spectacular. But if you're concerned at all, we don't have to.
I'm a big fan of the spectacular, said Mike.
Well, that's what I like about Mike. He's always on board.
My name is Mike Cotter. I was born and raised just outside of the Detroit area. I educated at the University of Utah, and I currently own Fly My PPG. It's a paramotor flight training school just about 9 miles northwest of downtown Lansing.
Oh, I got so beautiful shots of you flying in the canyon. You're my perfect buddy, you know exactly where to go into the shot. That was so awesome. Thanks.
I would have to say that my flying style is more of the long-distance cross-country adventure flying. I had a lot of experience flying in Utah. I've been now flying paramotors for 8 years, and I'm starting to get into some of the more adventure flying aspects of it.
Al Disa translates to the Valley of Palm Trees. The landscape of the surrounding area of Wadi Disa is one of the most famous valleys in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, and certainly one of the most beautiful natural wonders of the country. The valleys are surrounded by high mountains and characterized by looming high mountains and rocks. It truly is a beautiful part of the country. And seriously a unique landscape within what is otherwise known to the outside world as a Middle Eastern desert country. It's not hard to see why Wadi Disa is one of the most sought-after destinations to visit in the country.
So Brian,
Yes, sir.
you just landed on the moon.
Boy, it sure feels like it.
What are you gonna do?
I think we're gonna find camp and find a way to fly to the top of the moon.